Hi everyone. It's been so long since I've done a video, and I was watching the meal tickets last video, and Lonnie was screaming at one point. And then Rel came up and started with her, or started saying stuff about her. It's not the right time to go at Lonnie. Lonnie just lost someone she was close to. This reminds me of the shit with Just Saying and what they were pulling with her, saying, oh, she's in love with Kwame, this and that. And all she wanted was the truth to come out, what she said. And it was right around the time she lost her baby girl. Some people are just no good. And Real Time TV is one of those people. Now, I don't want to hear anyone's mouth. I'm causing division. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. All I'm doing is talking about what's happened, what I've seen. I also don't want to hear all this racial bullshit about how I need to stay in my lane. No, people need to stay in their lane. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're Asian. Lonnie's hurting right now. And some people cannot just give her even a week or 2 weeks. This just happened. But it just shows you how scummy some people are in this sector. And you hear them say, support black women, support black women. But the black women are going off on other black women, and especially at the wrong times. Now, this is Meal Ticket's video. I have no problems with Meal Ticket. Hi, Meal Ticket. How you doing? I just don't like what I've seen, and I'm gonna talk about it. You don't like it? Don't fucking listen.
We got the Empress in the building, man. Your Empress.
Yo, what up?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I just needed to know. You feel me? I just
Hi, Lonnie. How you doing? I am so sorry you lost your grandma, Lonnie. I never got to know my grandma. She was gone. Actually, both of them. My mom's mom and my dad's mom. Everyone, grandfathers, they were gone before I was born. But I did have influence from other older people, and it's a blessing. It truly is. I am so sure she was a wonderful lady, and she's gonna be a wonderful guardian for you and your family. I hope you get through this, and I hope people leave you the fuck alone and just let you do what you have to do in order to get through this right now.
had to ask, like, yo, Empress seen some fresh meat. Empress going to war. How my nigga 86 gonna feel about that?
listen, it don't matter who feel away. I'm not going to war. I hit a panel, said what I said. I go over there. That's where the entertainment is at. I share a live. That's it. I'm not doing what nobody else ain't doing. It's just that I notice when you're a female, people come at you because what I do because I'm a female. But when these niggas do it, they don't got nothing to say. And listen,
Oh, now when them niggas do it too, man, we calling this shit out too, man. We
nah,
we
but
calling it out too, man. But certain niggas that I don't give a fuck about, you feel me? I don't need to say nothing.
all
You
right
feel me?
then. So how about this? To tell the truth, I don't care what nobody how anybody feel. It is what it is. Um, I'm on these YouTube streets just like everybody else. I don't have no team, no nothing. The Empress is the Empress.
Nah, Empress, it look like you got a team now, man. Look
Who
like you
who
team
is my team?
look
Who
like
my
you team
team?
Helly, man.
No, I'm not team nobody. Like I'm I support the content. I support the content. It is what it is. I mean, if I don't got a problem with you, I don't got a problem with you. So I'm supporting the content.
And, 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 and,
Everybody know I don't fuck with TJ. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
I agree. I agree with you. TJ can't say shit. TJ speaking on the deceased and all of that. I thought
I don't know, excuse me, much of anything about Kwame Brown's brother TJ. Only what I've heard on Damn D's lives. But the things I've heard, wow. Just wow.
bus life don't do that.
Hey, I guess nigga, I guess 2025, nigga, we breaking all the rules, nigga. Fuck it. We gonna mix and mingle. We gonna motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas mix and mingle when they feel like it.
Yeah, Lonnie gonna do what Lonnie gonna do, and I heard Sis speak out too about the big heli thing, and to me, it's just to me it sounds like the men. If you feel away, you just sound salty. You just salty than a motherfucker because I'm supporting somebody that just came on the scenes, which I truly don't care. And the reason why I don't care because listen, the rabbits, which is sis, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people stop supporting me because of, passion, facts over feelings, however you want to call it. Which is fine. Never complained about it. Stood on my own. Don't need no group. Handle everything on my own just for them to have them on their platform. So I found out I find that hilarious. They said, "Oh, we can't support this, Lonnie. We have to leave your channel, your content, because we can't support this. We don't like how he talk. We don't like how he move. Just for them to have him on their platform."
Yes, that is true. That happened. But I think having him on their platform, excuse me, if you hear any rattling noises, that's my headphones. They're pearls and rhinestones, and when I move, they make a noise. But it's true, they were condemning Lonnie for even still talking with facts after all she had been through but they're giving him attention because it's content. People just care about content. I know I sound like a hypocrite because I'm doing this, but I'm not making money off of what I do. Yeah. I got my Cash App up there. If somebody wants to send me a Cash App, they can. But I will never be monetized. I will never go through that process. If I ever get whatever it takes to be monetized, I'm never doing it even if I reach those points. But it's true. And a lot of people really don't like Lonnie. So having facts up was a way to get a little dig in at her or a big dig at her. And it still happens. Lonnie's going through a lot of shit. And in this video, you'll hear Relle going off saying she's bitter. Lonnie's not bitter. At least that's not the impression I get. The impression I get, she is still going through a lot of shit and she's lonely. Now, being lonely is not a bad thing. It's just something that happens in life. I don't know anyone who's never, ever, ever felt lonely. Okay? Lonnie's marriage broke up. Yeah, she was doing stuff, but I don't think her husband, or excuse me, her ex husband, was 100% innocent in that area. And both her and Fax have said they didn't do anything. Fax said they were never physical, they never met up. But when he gets mad, he opens up his mouth and said, yeah, this, that, and the other thing. But it never really happened. They never met up. I remember people were talking about, yeah, she went to Coney Island to see him, and he lives in Brooklyn. He lived in Maryland. Completely different state. Completely different state. But everybody still said she went to Coney Island because he lived in Brooklyn. And that's when they fucked. I live in Brooklyn. And Lonnie knows that for a fact. She's got my address. I order the whipped body butters off of her. Which I think in like March. Lonnie, I'm gonna need two. I don't know what sent yet, but I'll let you know then, okay? I don't know what I did with mine. I bought one for my son for Christmas. I can't find the ones I bought for myself. I don't know where. Excuse me. I don't know where they are. But and Lonnie, I still haven't forgotten about sending you body sprays because I make them. I misplaced two big bottles of witch hazel, which is what I start the body sprays with. Alcohol. I know I'm getting off track. Alcohol can dry the skin. Witch hazel is good for the skin. But whatever. Lonnie is going through stuff. My opinion, Lonnie needs to be just Lonnie. No boyfriends, no nothing. But she went from facts as now this is what we've seen on YouTube. She went from facts. Oh, excuse me. Just woke up, sorry. She went from facts to Will T. Now, all I've heard her say about Will T is good things. Will T, on the other hand, is a fuckwad. My opinion, he should have been swallowed. But Lonnie still has feelings for him and still talks well about him. And like I said, her marriage broke up because she was dealing with a guy who was giving her what her husband wasn't. And that wasn't physical stuff. They never met up. And then Fax did all the shit he did, fucked her up. She's still fucked up from that. Then you got Will T. Excuse me. Then that incident at the bar. I was crying when I saw that because I couldn't go and help her. To me, that was a violent thing that happened. I heard her say no. And people make fun of that, saying she deserves it. You fucking scumbag pieces of shit. Oh, protect all black women. She's a black woman. Yeah, I didn't like the idea she was hugging all over the guy. That's what a lot of women do when they're hurting and they're lonely. Lonnie didn't deserve what happened to her. She passed it off, joked it off. I don't think it was funny. We saw her assaulted. What if Lonnie was wearing a dress? Would she have gotten raped? And all anybody would say it's her fault? That guy had nothing to do with it. Nope, nothing. That guy couldn't control himself. And people are still talking about her crashing out. If she's crashing out and starting to hit rock bottom, she should be supported. No, she's got a big mouth and says shit people don't like. And it's like, fuck her. No, fuck all of you. Lonnie did a lot of shit for a lot of people in this sector. I'm sorry, I have to pause this 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, had to pause again. But it's just crazy. If Lonnie is crashing out, let her crash out and support her. Everybody who's talking about her liked her at one point. What did you like about her? I haven't really seen Lonnie change, except you can see she's hurting and all this other stuff. But basically she's still the same way she's always been. Facts is the reason you all hate her. I mean, come on. It's just not right. It's not.
in the chat and everything. So really, a lot of these people on these YouTube streets is for the shits. It's full of shit. They with the shits, and wherever that content gonna move at, they gonna move. That man just came on the scene, be having over 100 in the chat. So you mean to tell me it ain't some rabbits on in that chat? Sis already said that he got a folder on him already. So soon he gonna be part of the program too. Because guess what? You gotta go where the money at.
I understand, and you do have a point, but with the fact situation too, Lonnie, you told niggas you ain't give a fuck. At the end of the day, you ran niggas off at the end of the day because you had your own plan now that we fake found out. But you ran niggas off because you say you ain't give a fuck who support you or not. You feel me? Or because
I
niggas had
said,
they
this is what I said.
She did say that because people were starting to turn on her. I remember when I was uh, going through shit because of stuff Queen Keep the Change and Trace Spectives was saying. Me and Lonnie were messaging back and forth in IG Messenger, and she said, so I'm going to paraphrase what she said, that she likes Keep the Change. She talks with her. You know, I don't care. Talk to her, talk to whoever. I didn't like shit Moonlight did. I opened my mouth. There was a tiny bit of back and forth. Me and Arabia went back and forth for a while. And Lonnie at times was still talking with Arabia and whatever. Go ahead. I don't know what the fuck this is with people, especially in this sector. If they don't like someone and you do, they're going to turn on you. What the fuck is that? I may not have liked Keep the Change back then, but Lonnie was cool with her. Lonnie has nothing on me other than my address. So it's not like she can really talk about me to keep the change other than what's been in my videos. Go ahead, you like her. I, I, I don't understand how people are not friends on YouTube, when they like each other, they have a camaraderie. Lonnie keeps saying she has no friends on YouTube. Other people say it. I don't understand that. When you like someone and you feel like they're your friend on any level, they're your friend. But I never would say to someone, where friendship's concerned, it's me or them. But a lot of people did that to Lonnie. Why are you doing this with facts? Why are you doing that with facts? He's so abusive to Lonnie. Yeah, he was. But he did tell her some things that still stuck with her. Good things. But then when things started to fuck around, she wanted to get back at him. And she did. But people still went off on her. She took back what facts took from her. And all anybody can talk about, she's a drunk, she's a hoe, she's a this, she's a that. Well, yous all like this drunken hoe before. What the fuck happened? She went back at yous for the dumb shit you were saying, for the fucked up shit you were saying to her and about her. People in this sector demand the utmost respect. They demand it. They're worth it. They're black kings, they're black queens. And you must support black people. You must support black queens. Lonnie's not a black queen. I've seen a lot of the queens in this sector, so called queens, who have even acted worse than her. Yeah, she fell for a guy who turned out to be a rapist. She didn't know that when they started. And nobody except for Damn D said shit about Regina being the charisma of Maryland. Fax had problems. Regina's a nurse. She was in Maryland. Fax lives in Maryland. They never crossed paths. They never crossed paths. Facts over feelings was in Tommy Sotomayor's chat. If you were in Tommy Sotomayor's chat on YouTube, you got to know about the people in this sector. Because a lot of people went after him. So, how can anyone say, well, Lonnie brought that piece of shit here? Everybody seemed to love and use that piece of shit. But it's like no one wants to talk about that. They only want to talk about Lonnie. Now, yes, I was talking to facts. When he got to be too much with Lonnie or whoever, I left his chat. I just thought he had a big mouth. Oh, I'm gonna do this to Tamika McCullough and Supernovacation and Lonnie and this and that. And the talk got bad, but I never thought he was gonna hurt anyone. I was wrong. And it's like Lonnie's paying the price for what we all did and what Fax did to those three girls. Because, yes, he raped one of them, but you think the other two got off completely scot free? You think that? What about all the shit that was coming out about what he did with that 17-year-old girl? He fucked the mother and then went from the mother's bed into that girl's room where there were four people sleeping, which is what was said on some videos. There was the girl, her friend, and her two younger siblings, and he said he was there for them all. No one really knew what the fuck happened then until I think it was Armando Black who brought it all out. Everyone is blaming Lonnie for everything Fax has ever said and ever did. She can't control anyone. Look at the shit with her and that piece of shit Will T. She said to him, just don't tell Keep the Change anything personal. Everything you're saying to her is getting out there. Will T couldn't keep his fucking mouth shut, and he didn't like being told what to do by a woman. Well, Will T, you fucking scumbag, when you're in a relationship, you have to take the other person's feelings into consideration. She never told you don't talk to Keep the Change. All she said was don't tell her what goes on between us. And Will T acted like the fuckwad that should have been swallowed like he is and just barreled on through. That's why that video happened, that live. He was setting Lonnie up, and it wasn't the first time. He wanted to show Lonnie he was the man. He would do whatever the fuck he wanted, and she had to obey him. He even said it like, I don't know if it was yesterday or a couple of days ago. He said she's the kind of woman that would get a guy caught up or something like that. You can find the video and see what he wrote. Motherfucker, you're the kind of guy that would make a woman go nuts and be depressed because she's not putting any personal shit out there about what you and her are talking about or anything, but you fucking are. And you're doing it as a punishment. You fucking cocksucker. You even brought up Fax to her. You used him as a weapon against her. But you cared about her, right? Lying sack of shit. And still, Lonnie talks good about him. I don't know what Will T is in the hospital for. I don't know. I don't want him dead. But maybe whatever he's in the hospital for is God's way of telling him, you know what? Calm down. The woman's going through shit. Shit you even put her through. Calm the fuck down. Nope. But Lonnie's the bad guy in everything still. Everybody has to get Lonnie. What for? When you have to get someone and you have to try to get them off YouTube, it's usually because they're telling the truth about things. So Lonnie's opening up her mouth, saying the truth about things people don't want to hear, and they want to silence her. Well, let's see. Regina opened her fucking mouth and said she was the one who got facts to go for Lonnie in the first place. Maybe Will T was going at Lonnie for someone else. And I said it in another video. If Lonnie is crashing out and hitting rock bottom, she has to do it. It's part of the growing process. No, I don't want her to hurt. I don't want her to get hurt. Yeah, I've seen her drive drunk like a lot of people have. People who aren't hurting and struggling and dealing with a lot of shit wouldn't do that stuff. Even when she's just at the bar getting drunk and listening to music, people go off on her for that. If that's how she has fun, let her. Just pray for her that nothing happens to her. Nope, it seems like a lot of people want something to happen to her for content. That's why a lot of people in this sector are nothing but scumbags. And it has nothing to do with them being black. And I don't care I brought up black kings and black queens. That's the language you fucks use. You don't have to condone some of the things she does, but there was something about her you liked. Did that just go away? And calling her a hoe, this, that, and the other thing, that's only gonna help you feel good. You don't give a fuck about Lonnie. You don't give a fuck about her. I think a lot of people like Rel, Sis, now Will T, and a lot of other people really want to see her get hurt. Maybe a lot of people in this sector want to say RIP to her, like to Toothless Tiger and Lady DJ. Do you want to put that on her? Would you talk nice about her then? Or would you still talk about her like she's a piece of shit? Oh, I don't like people talking about my family. Well, if you're putting your family business out there, or your family is putting the family business out there, people are seeing it, people are gonna comment. No, stay in your lane. Motherfucker, none of you stay in your lane. Everyone has a lane. No one stays in it, but they like to tell people they need to stay in their own lane. Stay in your own lane, motherfucker.
This is what I said. I said, do what you do. People gonna go where they want to go. I can't make people. I'm not gonna make nobody support my content. Never have, never will. 100. 100. I will never be on here saying, if you want to support my content, you because you want to. If you want to leave, then leave. But what I said and what I'm going to stick to and say, I never did say I don't care who support me or not because I seen that mother.
Lonnie, you did because you were going off. You were pissed off. But that's how it is with everyone. When they're pissed off, they don't care who supports them, who doesn't. But in essence, they do. But they don't. And everyone knows what that means. They like to turn around and say, well, what does that mean? Dumb motherfuckers, you do it. She was having people tell her all the time, I can't support you because of facts. So, of course, she's going to say, I don't care who supports me and who doesn't support me. But people twist that into a different meaning. And yous all are so good at that. That's like saying the cow jumped over the moon. You fucks will say, the cow is me because I'm big. The cow is Lonnie. Now, Lonnie's lost a lot of weight, but she's big. Toothless Tiger's the cow. Lady DJ's the cow. Soulfly's the cow. Meanwhile, that's not what it means, but yous will fucking do that and use it as a weapon. So, of course, when somebody's pissed off, they're going to say they don't care. She also said she didn't care what happened to her in the bar. But you saw the video like I did, like everyone did. She cared because if she didn't, she wouldn't have told him, no, stop. And all you pieces of shit condemned her for it. Condemned her. That time when that guy No Limit pulled up on her because she was saying all that shit about the in the bar about this, that, and the other thing. That can happen with anyone. Anyone can pull up on her. Anyone can pull up on anyone. Now, yes, I don't like Lonnie showing where she is, giving directions to where she is, and whatever. I can't stop her. She knows the dangers in there. We all know the dangers in there. But all you scumbags think she's a joke. Meanwhile, I bet you've all have gone through something one day you will or you have, and you wouldn't want this. You don't like Lonnie? Stay away from her. know when you mention her name and she finds out, she's gonna go there. And yous all love seeing her miserable. You wonder why yous are all scumbags?
Motherfucking Sis have people on his motherfucking panel and the chat don't like it at all, and he gonna say, well, hey, just check out, go to the next video, go somewhere else. I got this is who I have on my panel. Lonnie did the same fucking thing, but Lonnie a female though. But I know that these bitches, they gonna support these fucking niggas because a bitch ain't gonna kiss another bitch ass. But
Look at Lovey. I got a phone call from someone on YouTube. Now, this was back when I was friends with Arabia. This person called me and told me, Warn Arabia, Lovey's getting too much into Sis and there's going to be problems. That person was 100% right. Excuse me. Uh, Lovey went from being the cute little bead lady to one of the biggest big mouth fucking hoes on here. Now, people can say all they want, I'm a hoe. Um, Fuckwads. I may have a mouth, but I'm a lady. Lovey is no lady. She's a skank ass fucking hoe. And Sis treated her exactly like she is. People made fun of Lonnie for saying Lonnie this and Lonnie that, talking like in the third person. Lovey does that all the fucking time. And yet people will say to her, You go, girl, you go, girl. But a lot of people, where Lonnie's concerned, oh, she's just a piece of shit that you don't want to see. You don't this, you don't that. And there are people who do want to see her, like that piece of shit Relle. Oh, yeah, I thought Relle was such a nice person. Relle is another cunt like the rest of the cunts on here. Lonnie, what you doing? What you doing with my son? Your son isn't a kid. He went on Lonnie's panel on his own. No, Lonnie should have had the decency to not let him up. Fuck you, bitch! That conversation she had with your son was nice. It really was. She wasn't constantly going off. Was she asking questions that would have led to your personal info, your personal family shit coming out? Yeah, but your son is a grown man. And if you don't think he is, get power of attorney over him and lock him the fuck away. Don't be fucking bitch.
but a bitch will kiss a fucking nigga ass. And that's 100. I stand by.
Yes, Lonnie. Yes. Support all black women, but black women don't really want to support black women. And I think that's because it's a fucking competition where most of them are concerned. They've got to be the ones praised and put on a throne and all this other shit. And if they're not, they go after their competition. Not really the guys who are doing shit to pit the women against each other. No, if you like a guy on here, other women need to back the fuck off. Well, why shouldn't the guy back the fuck off? Oh, he's just being a guy. Then why don't you be a fucking woman? We're strong. Why don't you be strong instead of attacking other women? And all you fucking bitches, and that's including guys on here, think because you have a loud microphone, like Queen Regina, that crazy fucking cunt, she overtalks you, she won? No, bitch, you just have a loud mouth, you fucking Yankee. I'm a Southern Belle. Like she's ready to give the fucking microphone a blowjob. A lot of bitches, male and female, on here are so delusional about what they truly are. They're just human beings like the rest of us trying to get through this world. And the only way they can feel good is to put someone else fucking down. And you think you're a king or a queen for that? You're a disgusting piece of shit for that.
And I ain't taking that shit the fuck back. These bitches gonna be loyal to these motherfucking men. They not gonna be loyal to me.
I mean, well, I can't speak for everybody.
No,
I see your point.
I'm speaking for a lot of people because I seen it and I witnessed it. And ain't nobody gonna gaslight me and tell me no motherfucking different.
You're right, Lonnie.
When I did it, a lot of these females, I'm talking about with a lot of these females sat up there and going to say, well, Lonnie, you said F you, don't support it. No, I didn't say that. I said people gonna flip flop when they want to flip flop. If you don't like what's going on, just go see somebody else. But nobody's gonna control my channel, nobody's gonna control my content.
That was what she meant by she don't care who supports her and who don't. But people are taking it and making it seem like she said something else. And that's what they like to do here. Lonnie does not care who does and does not support her. She doesn't. A lot of people here don't. But a lot of people will take what someone says and completely twist it into something different. Like that fucking piece of shit Arabia. I'm racist because I don't believe in reparations. None of you motherfuckers went through the shit the slaves did. Black, white, there were white slaves too, you fucking morons. And it was your own motherfucking people who sold you to the Middle Eastern people. By the time the slave trade got here, it was a black person who wanted to buy their own people. And they went to court to get the right to do that. But no, only blame white people. That's what you're doing here. You're blaming one woman for a whole bunch of bullshit she cannot take the blame for. No one can take that much blame, that much of a burden, when there are so many people contributing. It's like a house of cards. We're all putting a card into it. But some people put so many cards, and when they knock the house down, Oh no, they did nothing. It was somebody else. A lot of you pieces of shit need to be re educated when it comes to dealing with people. Yeah, I fought with Arabia. I fought with Moonlight. Uh, I said shit about Trey Spectives. Who started it? The bitches in this sector. Who's the first one to bring up color? The bitches in this sector. I'm hearing a lot of people say now, oh, you see color. You see color. I'm looking at Lonnie right now. How can I not see she's a black woman? And why is that a bad thing? Should I look at her as if she's white? Should I look at her as if she's Asian? No, but because I see her as a black woman, I'm racist. Well, you fucking pieces of shit are the first ones to bring up the color of my skin. And a lot of you bitches, it really is like you're a bunch of fucking animals because you hunt in packs. But you're strong. You're invincible. You need to be supported and protected, but you're so strong. Defend yourself. Protect yourself. Support all black women is a fucking joke because none of yous fucking do it. Here's Lonnie who needs support. Now, if you can't support her, shut the fuck up and go away. Oh no, if we see something, we can say something. Well, cunt, or should I say cunts, male and female, if you can do that, so can Lonnie, so can I, so can anyone else.
When I see the men say the shit I say, what them bitches do? Stay in the motherfucking chat, keep on fucking sending money. You think I don't see this bullshit? But it is what it is. Because what? Lonnie can't get brought. Lonnie gonna do what the fuck Lonnie gonna do. I'm like that in real life and on motherfucking here on YouTube. You don't like it, exit out. So if you feel as though that I'm telling you, oh, I don't want you just support, however you want to take it, that's how you take it. Because guess what? I roll like that. If Sis got somebody on a panel and all that stuff I don't like, I just go to another fucking video and I come back when the motherfucker is gone.
There you go.
I agree with that.
Yep.
I agree with that.
So
And nothing.
I've been staying on it. I've been staying.
And meal ticket, honest to God, thank you so much for letting Lonnie go off. Thank you. She's going through a lot and she needs to get it out. Thank you for that. And thank you for. I've never seen you condemn her. And even though you're saying, yeah, she did say this, she did say that, she did do this, she did do that, you're doing it, in my opinion, in a way of support. Thank you so much for that. I know I'm nobody. Yes, I was Ms. Nobody because I'm a nobody. But really, thank you for that.
Staying on that. I've been saying that. Going to keep being like that. Going to keep.
And also, like with Damn D, thank you so much for being nice to me. You've never said anything against me as far as I know, and anytime I've gone in your chat, you've said hello to me, and Just thank you. Thank you for that.
Keep being on my motherfucking square and don't give a fuck about, because the most people that talk shit, not even fucking cash at me, don't support. Why the fuck would I give a fuck what a nigga say and he ain't fucking supporting me?
I mean, well, we all was supporting you, Lonnie. Like we all was really
Listen, it
supporting
don't
you when it
matter.
happened.
It don't. How
You
about
feel me?
this?
And remember,
It don't
remember, you gave
matter. It
niggas. No,
don't
listen,
matter.
listen.
What I'm saying is, meal ticket. Motherfuckers said why they stopped supporting me. Bang, got it. Don't give a fuck. It is what it is, right? Because I had my own fucking agenda. What I had to do. See you later.
Right.
Shout
At the,
out to shout
but you
out to.
did
I'm not complaining about that. My thing is, they said why they stopped supporting me just to go over and have the motherfucker over there and have them in the chat, have them on the panels. I'm like, oh wow.
Exactly. If me and Lonnie, let's say I'm on a live of hers, and we start to argue, people are gonna egg it on. Like that cunt rag Khadijah. There were times Arabia was talking about something else on her videos. She was calm. She was seemed happy. Khadijah's like, let's talk about Jabba the Hutt, Ellie. You're starting Arabia in. Do you honestly think that's good for her? I said in a lot of videos I was enjoying going off on her. For the minute I was doing it, yeah, and after that, I regretted it. I felt like shit after the fact because me and Arabia were friends. But she started doing shit and I started moving away. And I should have been more of when she called me to say, you can't say this, you can say that. I should have been more like, Arabia, who the fuck do you think you are? It's my opinion, I will say it. No, but she felt like a lot of bitches here do. She's a queen and I must obey her. I don't have to obey nobody. Neither does Lonnie. But you all just want to go off on her, go off on her, go off on her. You have no regrets even after the fact. There's no remorse. But it's that melanin that makes you all so gentle, right? Like Nick Cannon said. People can say something in the chat. They want to dox you and they want to cancel you. How dare they say that? But the person talking can say whatever the fuck they want. No, 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 no. It works both ways. And regardless of skin color. But who's the first one to bring up skin color? White people want to cause division. What the fuck are you motherfuckers doing? You've even divided shit because she still talks to me? Are you fucks that insecure that if Lonnie has no problem with white people, you gotta beat her down? You fucks beat her down for everything. And it's not right. You're all a bunch of fucking hypocrites. And I will keep saying this, support black women, but black women don't want to support black women. They want black women to support them, and they do what the fuck they want. And when they get that same treatment, there's a problem. And it's just like with the cunt men here, too.
But
That's
you
all
got
the fuck I'm saying.
but you gotta understand if Lonnie don't give a fuck about the nigga no more, like if Lonnie don't care about having this nigga on her shit, and we care about Lonnie, and she telling us she don't give a fuck how we feel, then why should we give a fuck about it after that? Why not have him on our shit too? Cause obviously she don't give a fuck how niggas feel no more. You feel me? You
Okay, that's a point. But Lonnie was the one who was with him and grew feelings for him. There are some people who grow feelings for someone and can just let it go when it goes south. Some people can't. Whatever she was doing with facts, that was like, I guess you would say, and this is just from what I've heard her say, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm using my own words, like the icing on the cake that broke up her marriage. But he was giving her something her husband wasn't, which a lot of women go through. After a certain amount of time, the men don't, and women do this too, women do this too. They make you feel like they don't really care about you. So why should you care about you? Facts gave her attention her husband wasn't, made her feel like she was worth something. And this is just my opinion. And she clung to that for a long time until it came time to go get him. And she wanted to get him. She wanted to get him bad. Get back at him for the shit he was doing. She cried on a live. She had real feelings for him. Oh, she had feelings for a rapist. In the beginning, she didn't know that. She didn't know that. How many people in the world can say they were never duped by someone? And how many people in this world who can say they weren't duped by someone and they never tried to still hang on to the good parts of what happened? How many people can say that? What's it called? Frontin'? I'm gonna try to use language you dopey motherfuckers would understand. Frontin'? How many people can say they've never fronted about something? Put it out there that, oh, no, 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 I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, but they really do. How many people can say they've never said to someone, I fucking hate you, but they really didn't hate them? It wasn't pure hate. It's like saying, I love this, I love that, I love. If people couldn't support her because of facts, okay, go, bye. And when she's pissed off, I don't care. But it's like these words have to be branded on her like a scarlet letter, and people get to keep using it as a weapon against her. If everybody's words was used against them as a weapon all the fucking time, every single second of the day, how many people would honestly have that RIP over their head? Whether they did it themselves or someone did it to them. Is that what a lot of you motherfuckers want to see? You want to see Lonnie off herself and then say, well, that's what she gets. You want to see Lonnie get assaulted like she did? Relle says in this video she would pay to see Lonnie crash out. You sick fucking cunt. Maggot filled cunt rag who ain't worth shit. Her own son can't stand her. Her fucking husband was having a heart attack and I don't care if I don't know the neighbors. I'm banging on the fucking door saying, look, I can't find my phone. Please call 911. I don't care if I'm saying it through the door and not to someone's face. I need help. Please call 911. I would go to every door I could because I couldn't find my phone. Yeah, people in the chat were calling 911 for her. That was a wonderful thing to do. You were helping. That was wonderful. Honest to God, hand to God, it was wonderful. But Relle wasn't doing shit. But she has the balls to condemn Lonnie. Lonnie didn't do anything that would take someone's life away except for hers. Because what if that guy decided to pull out a knife and while he was doing that shit, slit her throat? Relle, on the other hand, could have caused her husband's death by her inactions. Yes, he was going through problems, but you get help as fast as you can. You don't run around apologizing to Sis because something's going on in your house. You get off the fucking line. Oh, I don't know the neighbors like that. Fuck you and fuck the neighbors. But you have the balls to condemn Lonnie? Relle, you're nothing but another fucking cunt here.
You got to look at it like that too. You feel me? You was literally, remember, you told me straight up, man, take it mind your business.
Right.
And I'm
Yes, and how many people tell everybody mind your own fucking business? But you're putting it out there. That's just something to say. People, if they see it, they're gonna talk. Now, there are some people that won't talk about things. There are people who won't. But there are a shitload who will. And that's what YouTube is for. Talking, apparently. So they're both making valid points. The meal ticket and Lonnie. But when people go through shit, they pop off and they don't care what they say. When they're upset, they know what they mean. It's like if I said to Lonnie, go fuck yourself. That doesn't mean I want her to die, but a lot of people have equated nowadays go fuck yourself to go drop dead and literally mean it. Lonnie really hasn't done anything that nobody else on here has done. And a lot of people can say, oh, she fucked a rapist. She didn't know that at the time, and they didn't physically fuck. I mean, look at Brown Skin Lady and this guy, Frank Nitti. Now, Brown Skin Lady, please, I'm not saying anything bad about you and Frank Nitti. All I'm saying is, from what I've seen, you've met online. And now you're engaged, you're both happy. Maybe that's what Lonnie was looking for, but she didn't get it. Keep the changes with 901. They met online. A lot of people meet online. Sometimes it goes really great, sometimes it goes really bad. Lonnie is trying to move on from this shit, but you motherfuckers won't let her. And why? Because you saw shit and you want to talk about it. But you don't think she's allowed? Okay, this is almost an hour and a half. I'm going to end this and do a part two.